Hello, my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What is happening in our land, the southeastern part of the country? You can call it Biafra land, as you may like, or you can choose to call it the old eastern region. But at the end, in conclusion, everything still boils down to Biafra land. Well, discovering a mass grave in Anambra State in some years back, when a P2B tried to investigate it, they said the government have taken over that very particular issue. Now, another mass grave has been discovered in Imo State, courtesy of the killings of Hope UZODINJO and ASARI DOKUBO with their counterpart, that will be David Umahi. I mean, the atrocity and abomination these people are perpetrating in our land. I can categorically tell you that these things have implications in years to come. And my only prayer there is that may it be upon the heads or upon their families, upon generation to generation, those ones who are perpetrating the act. As the case may have it, the intel where we got to when this mass grave was discovered is that Hope UZODINJO and ASARI DOKUBO knows what is happening. I mean, the mass grave, according to the autopsies, discovered in Imo State, all is youths. All is youths. If you ever listen to the lamentations of our youths, mostly in Okiwe, Mbanumbi, Mbitolu, Izombe, Omumaolo, and I mean all those axes, you will hear that they will tell you that no any youth is being left again. Not that all of them have run. They are all killed, all of them. These are the vibrant Biafran youth that will stand tomorrow and counter any attack that's been coming from the Fulani or from the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. When I said that these people have an agenda, promoting hopeless UZODINJO from fourth position to first position, they have agenda. And when you talk, people will say, why do you talk so? After all, this, after all, that. But look at it now. It is wide open to us. Even Galuje made it open and clear to everyone's understanding that they are using Imo State as a starting point to conquer the Southeast and also the Biafra land. And our people are busy jumping from one party to the other in Abuja, while their own land have been invaded by the enemies of Igbo people or enemies of Biafrans. Mass grave, how Hope UZODINJO and ASARI DOKUBO jointly massacred hundreds of Igbo youths since the rendition of Nnamdi Kanu since 2021. This is 2023, barely 2 years in office. This man massacred over thousands of our youths for nothing's sake in the quest for power. Anyway, make gonna hear the news the way they take talk no be say and I mean talk this one. This one is news that been written and published out there. So let me know what you think at the comment section. But before that, remember you need to like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain your one and only Amanda Nez, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. And I still remember, say, our campaign is still going, hashtag Biafra to the world, Biafra to the moon, all hail Biafra, and hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu now. And that is where we stand. So anyhow we do, anyhow we take Siamo, I beg you. Make gonna do what? Make gonna help me share this message. It was on the 18th of June 2021 that Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, tortured for 8 days in Kenya, and then extraordinarily renditioned him to Nigeria. Upon arrival in Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu was bundled like a common thief while still in manacles by the Nigerian Secret Service, DSS, to the Federal High Court Abuja on the 27th of June 2021, from where the news of his abduction and unlawful rendition broke. Consequently, on July 5th of 2021, one of the Nigerian mainstream media platform, Vanguard News, published a video on their verified Facebook account or Facebook social media handle, where they interviewed ASARI DOKUBO. In the interview, ASARI DOKUBO, while reacting to Kanu's ugly ordeal, mockingly said that he told him, Nnamdi Kanu, that he would smoke him out. Although there is left of any possible evidence to indicate that ASARI DOKUBO actively participated or contributed in the logistical planning of Kanu's rendition from Kenya, as all investigations have pointed to an international conspiracy by various Western intelligence agencies such as the British MI5 and American CIA alongside their Nigerian counterpart. The Buhari's administration, who green-lighted the mission at the time, also did not have an extremely healthy relationship with the erstwhile pipeline contractor to have roped him in such a sensitive state operation. However, this had not stopped Mr. DOKUBO from continuously claiming sole responsibility of Kanu's rendition. 6 months later, Family Writers Press International obtained a video clip made by ASARI DOKUBO where he threatened and suggested that every member of the indigenous people of Biafra movement, which he, Nnamdi Kanu, leads, should be hunted down and killed across Igbo territory. It is important to emphasize that it is the same IPOB that is a non-violent self-determination movement demanding for a United Nations supervised referendum. The same IPOB that is made up of old, young, fathers, mothers, youths, and even elderly people. Not quite long after the menacing Bubago militia created by the Southeast Governors Forum to rival the Eastern Security Network, which was formed by the IPOB leader to curb the unabated terror activities of the Fulani herdsmen in the East after the Fulani government and its security apparatus failed to decisively intervene as the terrorists ransacked communities, farmland, bushes, killed and raped while destroying local agricultural products in our land. They begin to wreak havoc. The Bubago militia not only aimed at rivaling the ESN, it turned on the harmless indigents which it was ostensibly created to protect and began terrorizing them. This was to demonize and blackmail the Eastern Security Network of being responsible while simultaneously trying to divert their attention from their primary assignment, which was to evict the terror herdsmen. And on the 23rd of July of 2022, Family Writers Press International, after a robust investigation on the Bubago militia and its ensuing reign of terror, published an article titled "Bubago Personnel are ASARI DOKUBO's Boys." Some notable extracts from the piece, which contained or confirmed that indeed Hopeless UZODINJO struck a deal with ASARI to draft units of his loyal Gankum private military company, made of ex-Niger Delta militants, into Imo State and Southeast to wreak havoc and perfect the itching wish of ASARI DOKUBO in the core Igbo hinterland. Read some part below. According to an audio call obtained by Family Writers Press International, which was recorded between a brother who resides in North America and the elder of a Bubago militia, Mr. Uzochukwu Ako Ebulonwa, while interacting, this brother calmly asked the militia boss about the composite of the notorious Bubago militia that have been committing a gruesome killings in Imo State. Mr. Uzochukwu, while responding honestly, acknowledged that most men in the Bubago group are from Kalabari and Port Harcourt, and some few others are Hausa people from the northern Nigeria. Imagine. The above undoubtedly indicts ASARI DOKUBO in the rampant killing of Igbo youths, which has been taking place for the past 2 years. If you can recall how Hope UZODINJO was swiftly in exonerating the Bubago militia from these crimes because he needed to protect the perpetrators so they could continue their brutality against the people unabated. From our private investigation, most of the crimes committed in the core Igbo hinterland were done by ASARI DOKUBO's boys, as an acknowledged by the militia group boasts, occupies around 90% of the entire Ubago militia and directly taking executive orders from hopeless UZODINJO and SY governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, both of whom has warned that they will destroy the IPOB movement. Thus, they use the crimes of Ubago militia to blackmail the movement of the Eastern Security Network under its command, while working hands in gloves with the Fulani control government of Nigeria. We also uncovered that the killing and beheading of the late Anambra State lawmaker, Honorable Okechukwu Okoye, was done precisely by bands from the ASARI DOKUBO's PMC working in the Bubago militia, and the operation was full total knowledge of Imo State imposed governor, hopeless UZODINJO. ASARI DOKUBO also cited in an interview a few months ago that his men are in various states across the Igbo hinterland. He later revealed that although he had withdrawn some units of group operating in Anambra State, however, they are still very active in other states in the core Igbo region, wreaking havoc. With all elucidated above, it is crystal clear that a series of mass graves being recently discovered in various locations in the southeast, like in Anambra, where a staggering number of 322 people were slaughtered and dumped in a mass grave by the supposedly yet to be identified criminals, were done by these gangs of reprobates masquerading as a Bubago militia who are cropped from the ASARI DOKUBO's gang. Today, hopeless UZODINJO and ASARI DOKUBO have breeded lots of criminals in Igbo land, whom they have also lured a proportionate number of Igbo youths into the business of kidnapping for ransom, incident killings of their victims who may not meet their demand, and source of despicable crimes against humanity. While ASARI DOKUBO used IPOB as a pretext object to protect his head, his true intent was in reality against the Igbo nation, who unfortunately begot his grandfather. In Igbo proverbs, it is often said that the child who will kill his father should not come forth. And that is exactly what ASARI DOKUBO is doing. Igbo youths of the hinterland have paid the price of this health with their lives alongside, but not necessarily IPOB members for the past 2 years. Most of them were caught and branded IPOB members so they can be extorted and killed with their organs harvested to be sold. It is imperative to state unequivocally that the crimes of these men will not go swept under the carpet, neither will they escape reckoning in due time. Hopeless UZODINJO and ASARI DOKUBO have killed and wasted the lives of not only Igbo youth but also Ijo youths, whom they have deceived and used to perpetrate all sorts of crimes, while they cut backdoor deals with the oppressors at the expense of these youths. Ijo people must intervene or play the ethnic card when the time for justice comes. This message is written to us by Ifeanyi Chibeze James and edited by Enenyanwite Yabanyoku Ikechukwu for the Family Writers Press International. So I beg my wonderful people, and I don't see what they happen. And I don't see the atrocities being committed in our land by hopeless UZODINJO, ASARI DOKUBO, and David Umahi, because these are the three people who brought a Bubago militia to the Igbo hinterland. And they keep on defending them each time the government or even any organization comes up with an allegation against them. And I don't see how the thing they take happen. But my greatest anger is that our so-called Igbo millionaires and billionaires knows about all these things, but all of them keep quiet simply because they have eaten from the table of the forbidden fruit that the Fulani government are serving them. If you vomit, they will do what? They will open your own nyash. Anyway, that's what the thing take be. Make on continue sharing this message because I go the gonna click out. This is a total abomination in our land. They have discredited our land. Well, my wonderful people, please help me share, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain your one and only Okute Daily Talk. Remember, say, now here we tell you everything the way it is, green clear. We don't propaganda. We always on point. To do what? We navigate from things that are not necessary, but we bring to you the news that are very important to the hearing and also to to your own understanding and interpreting. So have a nice day. May the good Lord continue to bless us. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. And we must surely do what? Get whatever we desire. Bye for now, my wonderful people. Que mesiano.